Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So recently Paramount has sent me the copy on 4K of the 10 Commandments. They even gave me a little fact sheet here. And unfortunately got lost in the mail, but I understand it because of COVID and of course because of the Canadian border and of course shipping, yada yada yada. It's finally here and I'm very, very thankful that they gave it to me. And of course, I've never seen this movie before, so I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to give it a watch. Now, I know that this movie is extremely long. I've hunkered down. I'm gonna watch the entire thing for the very first time. But if you guys are curious before we watch the movie, there's 3 discs. One of them is the 4K disc, which also has a commentary, so the commentary is in the 4K version. And then we have the 2 discs for Blu-ray, part 1 and part 2 of the film, and both have special features on them. So I can't wait to watch the special features if, of course, I love the movie, which we're gonna find out right now. So if you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more videos just like this, then definitely hit like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And go follow my partners at Movie Scene Canada. Their link will be in the description below. Now let's watch the 10 Commandments. I said this in my King Kong video that it would be so cool to see overtures return into movies. For some reason, you just feel like the movie's gonna be gigantic. Oh wow, we're getting an intro from a human being.
There will be an intermission.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I know this is gonna be a long one, folks. But I'm excited though. Man, I love that score. I already feel that this movie's gonna be just epic. Yeah, The Prince of Egypt. The DreamWorks movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. It was this scene in the DreamWorks movie that gave me many, many nightmares. Killing the firstborn of every family, that would be me. This looks like an Egyptian-themed party at like the Playboy Mansion. A lot of hot white women hanging by the pool.
Marry her if you can, my son, but never fall in love with her.
Oh, great wisdom. Wow. That looks spectacular. This is what I was looking forward to, like great epic shots like that. It's these wide shots that are really impressive. And that's John Derek, right? Is that blackface or is that just like an extreme tan? Work it, Ramses.
Moses could no more betray you than I could, said he.
Wanna bet?
The dead make none.
I see you, visual metaphors.
Your name shall be carved beside mine on every pylon. Yours, Ramses, will be nowhere. And in my judgment book, you have accused your brother falsely.
Oh man, love it.
Then use this to wrap your firstborn.
Oh, evidence. Mic drop. Wait, does she just kill her? Straight up? Let me guess, does he just see that little cloth and remember it?
Word of your mother against a piece of cloth found by Memnet.
How did you know it was Memnet?
Oh.
Who else? Memnet knows Ramses.
Caught, bitch! Yeah, how did Yoshabel and Moses' mother meet? This really does feel like a stage play. So much so that it even started with a guy in front of a stage. You know? Are just spectacular. Look how far they go. Ah, so he actually acted as a slave. Okay, I didn't know that from the other versions of the story.
You bring a warm smile with your cool water.
And a lot of makeup, too. Especially for sand pits.
Our mudflower has a thorn.
That's a good line. What did you expect?
Run, Lilia, run away.
Joshua gives me Tarzan vibes, the way he's always swinging into action. From the side, he looks like Robert Downey Jr. Right there. Pretty close.
Every monument of Egypt.
Moses shall be fake news.
Moses, the unheard and unspoken.
I don't know, Pharaoh. He turned out pretty famous.
Who has no name. If you die, it will be by his hand.
Oh, the rear screen projection just went away. I guess they could only afford for Charlton Heston to go that far out into the desert. And this is where you see R2-D2 and C-3PO just walk across the screen. Jackpot! Superhero Moses here to save the day.
Stranger is wise. And strong.
And sexy.
My tent would be favored if you joined us.
Jackpot! Man, imagine being there in Moses' shoes with her dad right there. It's like, ooh, take a look. What do you like? That's funny. Now I'm very curious to see how they will do the burning bush scene. What God will sound like. Ah, gotcha. So they really do just have a holy bush as opposed to just lighting something on fire. Wow. Brand new hairdo. I was gonna say that the music during the burning bush scene was excellent. And it's excellent here too. It's really well done. And there it is. Intermission. Pee break.
They call it silk.
What is this liquid that cleans things? It is called bleach, my lord. Yeah, that was pretty good for 1956. Not bad. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh my god. Man, Charlton Heston looks pretty good in that haircut. I will say, he looks pretty badass. Shouldn't she be surprised that he's even alive? That looks really cool. That looks really neat.
From which you came.
You son of a bitch.
And bow down.
This is what I'm looking forward to. Seeing all the fire. I want to see how they do it. Oh, right on schedule. You know what? That doesn't look half bad. Yeah, it's the 50s, but that still looks pretty impressive.
You will surely die.
So let it be written.
Oh. Savage. Now this scene really scared me as well in Prince of Egypt, the DreamWorks one. It's the shot of that little boy dying and his hand kind of like goes limp. Okay, that's really terrifying. It's sad hearing all the cries in the background. Now that's creepy, having it like black fog on the ground. I still feel like I need to address the elephant in the room, how all the white people are acting and all the black people are just, you know, background. Different time, I get it. But for a movie talking about equality and morality, I just find it funny. I hear that and I hear the Ewoks. Holy shit! This looks incredible. If you guys love this movie, get it in 4K.
You know where we're going?
To hell, I hope.
Oh. Ouch. So harsh. Look how many fucking extras they got for this scene. For this whole movie. I mean, yeah, it's a broken record. This movie looks amazing. Jesus. Wow. Oh wait, no, he's not in this movie. Moses. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. This might be one of the best looking movies I've ever seen. Just straight up. That helmet is so badass.
Bring it back to me.
Wow. It's so stunning. It's so stunning. Oh, I cannot wait to see the Red Sea part. I'm so excited. Wow. Man, imagine seeing that back in the 50s. There we go. Wow. Very awesome. Very cool. Wonder how they did that. I am enjoying this movie, but there's 30 more minutes left. Wow. I guess he needs to get out of the sea. Ramesses loses, then he has to go up to the mountain, get the 10 Commandments, so I guess there's still quite a bit of this movie left. I'm thinking like the modern day equivalent of this movie might be like Return of the King. And just in terms of the scope and the scale and how epic it is. I mean, I personally love Braveheart too, but I don't know if I put that in the same category as epic. I love how God's just like, alright, you have a little bit of hope, right? But no. There's a secret plan. Man, that shot is, it's really awesome. I really want to know how they did that. Was Nefertiti even in Prince of Egypt? I actually don't remember. I don't think she was. That's pretty sweet. That is really cool how they do that.
And they adorned themselves.
Amazing set after amazing set after amazing set. It is just an incredible feat to look at. Whoa. Well, Moses, you broke that rule. I don't know how you can lose your faith after the sea just parts. You know what I mean? Like, that's some pretty damn clear evidence. His hair and beard is just like legendary. 10 Commandments. Here they are. That's an epic pose. Epic pose. He throws the 10 Commandments? Really? This. I don't know the full story, I guess. Oh, wow. Now that is a beard and hair. And there it is. That's got to be the final shot, right? Or one of them. So it was written, so it shall be done. Great. Awesome line. So that was the 10 Commandments from 1956. I will say that if you love this movie, get it on 4K. It looks incredible. The restoration, the color, it looks amazing. And this movie might be one of the best looking movies I've ever seen. Just straight up. You guys heard me. The cinematography, the sets, the costumes, the scope of it all. Sure, we see all these bigger movies now. Even in the reaction video, I said Lord of the Rings and Braveheart, right? Like these big epic movies. And even something like Avengers Endgame, where we have all these CGI monsters and fights, and it tries to become that epic, right? And I say that all those movies are epics in their own right. But there's something about this, having it be from that time period, and not having the wonders of CGI. What they were able to do is just insane. That to me is movie magic. Sure, with computers we have made these beautiful looking movies, but I feel like a little part of that magic is lost. Even looking at this movie, knowing it's fake, of course. But it's just insane to know that they were able to do that back then. And I feel like with just the passage of time, and again, who knows what movies will be like 100 years from now, even if we have movies, I'm sure they'll still make a profit. This movie just will look incredible. And the Moses story is one of the greatest stories ever told, right? And I'm not necessarily a religious guy, but I still love this story. You know, it has the archetypical perfect storyline, the hero, the villain, the adventure, the love, the romance, the destiny, all of it. All of it's in here. So in terms of just this storyline and how it looks, it's an amazing movie to see. But I don't know if I can say that I love it. Because all of this stuff right here that I'm saying, it's just how much I appreciate it. And I love watching it in terms of just a visual standpoint. In terms of an enjoyment standpoint, though, sure, you do definitely feel its age. A lot of the dated dialogue and dated acting, and it's, you know, pretty cheesy, I will admit. That leads to some scenes being quite long and being quite, they drag. Like, nothing amazing visually is happening. You know, it can get quite dull in some parts. And, I think of the part where, Moses and Zephra are talking in front of the mountain, and it's like, okay, I understand what's happening here, but then you really do feel this movie's length. And this movie is very, very long, so please note that. But this movie just feels classic, right? So let it be written, so shall it be done. Just that line being repeated so many times throughout the movie and then it ending on that line. There's something just classic about that you don't really see too much in movies anymore. So for an overall rating, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, just because I feel like some of its dated qualities do make this not the most enjoyable movie to sit through. But you do feel that scope, that epicness, that scale, especially from a movie from this time period, and it just looks gorgeous. Like I said, if you guys have a 4K TV, get this movie. This movie looks just phenomenal. And even if you're not religious, I still think that this movie is really, really well done, and it is a sight to see. I can't say that I love the entire movie, but I do love the presentation. And from a visual standpoint and from a film lover, that is more than enough for me to recommend it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Maybe I should watch Ben-Hur or Spartacus next, you know, any more of those 1950s biblical epics. Or any other movie that you'd like to see me react to, definitely leave those suggestions down in the comment section down below. Thank you so much to Paramount for sending me this copy to review, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.